Alrighty, so we're coming back with grammar. Now we spent a lot of time with verbs, and now we're going to move on to adjectives. So, adjectives are words that describe nouns or pronouns. And oftentimes, writers use adjectives to add important detail into their writing to have more clarification. So, adjectives are very important. So, when a noun is being described by two or more adjectives, including a color word, the color word is listed last. All right, I know that can kind of be confusing. So, I'll repeat it. When a noun is being described by two or more adjectives, including a color, the color word is listed last. Okay? So, for example, if I said the sentence, let's use this example. When the old fisherman felt the icy wind and saw huge black clouds forming, he became nervous and turned his tiny boat. Think about that. I'm using a color word. Okay? So some adjectives are also sensory adjectives. They describe how something feels, as in icy, looks, as in huge, black, or tiny, and then, oh, this thing is right in my way. We'll see if I, and then, so as in huge looks, and then sound, smells, or taste. Other adjectives describe emotions, physical states, or other traits or qualities. Adjectives can describe the specific number or general amount of something. Oh, I didn't add that one in. Oh, just kidding. So I'm going to move to the next page, and I'm going to talk about these two on the next page. So comparative, we have different types. So comparative are adjectives that compare one thing to another. So example, the clap of thunder was louder than the first one. So the ER is comparing it, okay? That means it's comparative. Okay, so now our next one, superlative. There we go, superlative. Those are adjectives compare one thing to two or more others. Okay, so the third clap of thunder was the loudest of all. So oftentimes the forms can be different. So if they're comparative, they're oftentimes going to end with ER, or sometimes they have it all depends. It can be kind of tricky. So on the next page, there is a list of some of the adjectives. Okay, so notice that the adjective chilly is going to change to chillier than to chilliest. But the word exciting, the adjective exciting, you're going to use more exciting or most exciting. Careful would be less careful or least careful. Good would be good, better, best. And then bad would be bad, worse, or worst. This can get very tricky, okay? I know that. So on Google Classroom, I'm going to add something in there. And I just want you to get out a piece of paper, or you can take one from my bin, and I just want you to answer them. Answer the questions and go from there, okay? So really just spend some time on this. If you have questions, please raise your hand and really be thinking, okay, what are adjectives? Let's go back and review. Adjectives are words that describe nouns or pronouns, okay? What's a noun? A noun is a person, place, or thing. And what's a pronoun? A pronoun is a noun, but it's a specific place or person. Okay, so Mrs. Schultz would be a pronoun. Mrs. Gopal would be a pronoun. Okay, Lincoln Intermediate would be a pronoun. Okay, these are all pronouns. So keep thinking about it. Review. Spend some time reviewing. Okay. I will have a list of different adjectives for you to look at tomorrow. So what I want you to do is, when you're done with this, I want you to go on to Google Classroom, and there will be a screenshot on there in an assignment, okay? And then underneath that assignment, I want you to just label 1 through 11, and you're going to answer the questions 1 through 11, okay? It's from a guided practice from the book, so you're just going to answer those. You're going to put the words correctly in the order that they are in, okay? If you have questions, please raise your hand and ask. Go ahead and get started.